Tracking every penny for 30 days revealed surprising spending habits you might not expect. From small daily buys to unexpected expenses, this experiment uncovers the real story behind where your money goes. In this video, we're sharing eye-opening insights that can help you manage your budget better. Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe for more money-saving tips and personal finance hacks. 10. The beginning of my spending journey. At the start, I had no clear idea where my money was going every day, but decided to track it all carefully. I recorded every purchase, no matter how small, whether it was a coffee or a monthly subscription fee. This process showed me how often I spent without thinking, just following routine habits I never questioned. Some expenses surprised me, revealing hidden costs like delivery fees and extra charges I overlooked. Tracking helped me realize how much cash slipped away on little treats that added up faster than expected. The habit of noting every penny made me more mindful about my choices and how I valued money daily. 9. Surprising amount spent on small daily purchases. I realized small daily purchases were quietly consuming a large part of my budget without much thought. Items like snacks, coffee, and small convenience store trips often cost more than I expected in total. Adding up these minor expenses revealed they accounted for a surprisingly high percentage of my monthly spending. Because they felt cheap individually, I never considered their collective impact until I saw the total. This insight made me question whether these daily indulgences were necessary or just habits to break. I found that some days included multiple small purchases, which, combined, matched a full meal's cost. 8. The impact of unnecessary subscriptions. Subscription services quietly drain my budget every month, many of which I rarely or never used. Tracking helped me identify services I forgot about or signed up for, but no longer found valuable. These recurring charges felt insignificant monthly, but added up to a significant expense over time. I found myself paying for multiple streaming platforms, apps, and memberships that overlapped in features. Canceling the unnecessary subscriptions freed up money that could be better used for essentials or savings. This discovery taught me to review my subscriptions regularly instead of letting them renew automatically. 7. Impulse buying and emotional spending. Tracking my spending exposed how often I make purchases driven by emotions rather than actual needs. Stress, boredom, or even excitement led me to buy items impulsively without considering their true value. Seeing these impulse buys in the record made me more aware of my triggers and spending habits deeply. I noticed how advertisements and sales promotions influenced my decisions to buy things I did not require. Some purchases provided temporary happiness, but left me feeling guilty or regretful afterward. The process helped me develop strategies to avoid impulse spending by waiting before making decisions. 6. Food and dining expenses were higher than expected. Eating out and ordering food frequently cost far more than I had anticipated during the month-long tracking. Many meals were convenience choices rather than planned or budgeted carefully in advance. Tracking showed how spontaneous dining out added up, especially during busy or social days of the week. I realized that cooking at home could save a significant amount of money if I planned meals thoughtfully. This experience encouraged me to create a meal plan and grocery list to avoid unnecessary food expenses. I also noticed that food delivery fees and tips increased the overall cost beyond just the meal price. Eating out less often did not reduce my enjoyment, but helped me appreciate meals prepared at home more. 5. Transportation costs add up quickly. Daily commuting and occasional trips revealed that transportation costs were a bigger expense than I thought. Expenses included fuel, public transit fares, parking fees, and occasional ride-sharing charges combined. Tracking highlighted how small travel-related costs contributed significantly to my monthly spending total. I noticed that combining errands or using cheaper transportation options helped reduce some of these costs. Sometimes I used ride-sharing apps impulsively, which increased my expenses without providing enough value. Car maintenance and unexpected repairs also added up and were often unplanned budget surprises. 4. The role of social activities in spending. social events and gatherings were significant drivers of higher spending on certain days or weeks. These occasions often involved dining out, gifts, entertainment, or travel that increased my budget temporarily. Tracking showed how social obligations can create financial pressure and impact monthly spending patterns. I learned to plan ahead for these events and allocate funds specifically to avoid unexpected deficits. Sometimes I overcommitted to social spending, which caused stress and required adjusting other expenses. Balancing social life with financial goals became an important lesson learned during the tracking period. 3. Unexpected expenses can disrupt budgets. During the tracking month, unplanned expenses arose that challenged my budgeting and saving goals. These included medical bills, urgent repairs, or last-minute purchases that were difficult to avoid. Tracking made me realize the importance of having an emergency fund to cover sudden financial needs. I learned that no matter how carefully I planned, some unexpected costs are inevitable and must be prepared for. Recording these expenses helped me see their frequency and magnitude and plan future budgets better. I started setting aside a small amount regularly to build a cushion for such unforeseen situations. 2. The value of budgeting and planning ahead. Tracking every penny revealed that budgeting and planning are essential for managing money successfully. Without a clear plan, spending became inconsistent, leading to financial stress and missed saving opportunities. I learned to set realistic limits for different spending categories to control where my money goes each month. Planning ahead helped me avoid impulse purchases and prioritize spending according to my goals. Creating a budget allowed me to balance needs, wants, and savings more effectively and confidently. The act of tracking expenses showed the gaps between planned and actual spending clearly and honestly. This awareness motivated me to adjust habits, reduce waste, and focus on long-term financial health. 1. Personal growth through financial awareness. The month-long penny tracking journey led to significant personal growth and improved money habits. I developed a deeper understanding of my values, needs, and how money relates to my lifestyle choices. Being mindful about every purchase helped me cultivate discipline and avoid unnecessary expenses gradually. I learned to set priorities and make spending decisions that align with my long-term financial goals. Tracking spending enhanced my confidence in managing money and reduced anxiety about unexpected costs. The process also encouraged me to communicate openly about finances with family and friends more freely. I discovered that financial awareness can improve overall well-being by reducing stress and increasing security. This experience was not just about saving money, but about building a healthier relationship with wealth. I realized that knowledge is power when it comes to money management and future planning clearly. From surprising discoveries to smart money lessons, this 30-day tracking challenge shows how small habits impact your wallet. Which spending habits surprise you the most? Let us know in the comments. And this video helped you rethink your finances. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips, tricks, and real-life money experiments. More helpful videos is coming your way soon.